Welcome back to Biosyn's Jurassic World. We've done some remodeling. Our power area is going to be over here behind this Dilo pen. Might keep this pen in. The position works. It doesn't really correspond to anything significant in Jurassic World. We can argue that it's like the golf course. Maybe there's some sort of irony in filling the golf course with spitters. That might be funny. Who knows? But yeah, the power station area is going to go behind here, along with the Expedition Center, which I just didn't even move and built around. Decided to just keep it there. We got room for more stations in here. We'll put the Biosyn hydroelectric in somewhere. Although maybe we should find a place where the hydroelectric makes sense and fits in. Like over by the lake or the river or something. We do have a paleomedical facility. Yes, the fish feeder is infected, but I already have a guy. He's right here. He's on the way. He's taking care of it. Also telling me to look at chat. I have to be looking at chat to see you telling me to look at chat. It doesn't work. What else? The park is doing pretty good. Ratings are pretty good, with the exception of shopping, which is down a little bit down here. We still want to get this control center moved out of here and maybe remodel this section a little bit so that'll eventually be better. Yeah, we can get our Plesiosaurs going. So let's do that. So we want all 6 of these guys. You can do that, and that takes a substantial portion of our available income. I also moved the hatchery down here, which will go off in the Gallimimus exhibit. What do they call it in Jurassic World? It's the Gallimimus Valley. Yeah, so we're building our own Gallimimus Valley off of that. In other news, we lost the 8-year lifespan Lystrosaurus. He lived to be 40, insane. And we lost our first Nasudo. And they're dying for their natural lifespan of about 70. So we're going to need more Nasudos pretty soon, too. I think we'll get the Plesies out. Actually, you know what? Let's just synth the Nasudos right now. We never set these guys up. Exactly. So Yukon Rana is the existing pattern. I should look at what other patterns I want to do. Let's go 50% social, maybe 50% lifespan. You know what? Fully long-lived? Why not? We don't have any other good alpha genetics, so we can do full lifespan and social here. Get the alpha, the rest of the herd lives a long time, and then if we do another clutch, we can switch over to resilience. Did the Stegosaurus continue to live into the Cretaceous? Probably not. There are Stegosaurids in the Cretaceous, like Wurosaurus. There's also evidence of Stegosaurid trackways that have never been tied to a fossil species in the Cretaceous. Stegosaurids in general are pretty uncommon in there. They kind of get replaced by their fellow Thyreophorans, the Ankylosaurs and Notosaurs. But yeah, I don't remember how close to the Jurassic Cretaceous boundary Stegosaurus lives. It's certainly possible if it's like right up at the limit that it survived into the early Cretaceous, maybe, in like relic populations, but I don't remember hearing anything of the sort. Anyway, I'm going to go look at Pseudoceratops skins. Alright, this batch is Quillian Rana, very similar to the existing one, but it'll be a little bit of a good dimorphic color swap, I think. Subtle difference. All of these are social and long-lived, so that's pretty good. We might do another set to get out... we'll do these 2 here to hatch these. To get out a larger herd at some point when the other ones die off. I don't mean they're dangerous. I mean chickens are vicious. There's a distinct difference between vicious and dangerous. You know, you give a charging rooster one swift kick and he kind of learns to back off. No damage done to you. But the fact of the matter is he still came after you, right? Because he's a vicious piece of shit. Alright, let's get these new guys out. We might have to get rid of some of the older ones, depending on how the pen works out. And the Plesiosaurs are also ready. We could wait and release these during the daytime, but honestly, we need to get them out. So we can make more money. Well, there were no chickens in the past, if we're being semantics. If you're talking about like terror birds, sure. For being semantics, that's not how that works. Being semantical, that's awkward to say too.
This time a Plesiosaurus.
Oh yeah, if we're going all the way to dinosaurs, then you're using the most liberal definition of chicken that anybody ever did.
Sea mammals and has to come up for air. It basically spends its time surfing and eating.
So
which
what did
is
we do here?
not
We did
bad.
Svalbard Lethobates. Yeah, so we need to see these guys during the daytime. We need to see the territory. I would like to have a second batch, but we definitely need to see if they're going to be good. Maybe we could get Humble and then do a second batch and do Humble Social on the next wave. Yeah, because they're like... They take up most of the Lagoon already. We can definitely fit a few more. Who's the alpha? Okay, we already have the social alpha.
Asset has been delivered.
Yeah, but we could fit at least like probably 2 or 3 more. Throw Humble in maybe like 4 or something. I don't know. T-Rex and Velociraptor are both Silurosaurs. I don't think you can say that one is closer to a chicken than the other? I don't think so. I mean, maybe? Oh, why are you guys discomfort? You lost water. Oh, probably something building here changed that a little bit. They have open space for days, though. We can easily fix this up. If we can fit more water in here. I guess. There you guys go. Easy. Okay. Or maybe their territory shifted, I don't know. Okay, missing a little bit of ground leaf. We'll worry about it when all of them are in there.
Transportation underway.
Yeah, Dilophosaurs are, yes, they're large. In the Jurassic franchise, if we refer back to the original film canon, they're 20 feet long. The Lost World shows that. You could see that in the film. The InGen Dilophosaurus, fully grown, is 20 feet long. The one in the original movie is established to be a juvenile. Dominion is wrong by having them all tiny. But Dominion is usually wrong, so that's not unusual. Yeah, in the movie, the juveniles are like 3 feet, yeah. This is the Quillian one. We'll get a better look at it in daylight compared to the other one. Ground Leaf is a little shy, but who's the alpha? 4 is the alpha. They are social, so it's not going to get any better. So, let's try and sneak in that Ground Leaf somewhere. Okay, there's the Ground Leaf. Now, have we upset the apple cart on anybody else? The Paras are good. The Listros appear to be good. So I think we're good then, right? This is just a 3-species enclosure? Yeah. And the Listros had die-off too, so they had potentially a little more leeway on their stuff. Okay, yes. True. The Paras, these Dominion Paras are phenomenal. They're really good. So, you know, stopwatch, right twice a day moment with that, I guess. And, you know, I like the Dreadnoughtus. That's why, you know, I have a Dreadnoughtus. The Theory's pretty good. I mean, Dominion's not all bad in terms of designs, just mostly bad. Some of it's fine. I don't, like, hate the Giga. I don't hate most of the designs in it. I mean, if the choice was between seeing Dominion or seeing 65, like, once ever, yeah, I'd see the Jurassic World film. If the choice is to see Dominion again or see 65, I'd probably see 65 just to make fun of it. Because that would be amusing. I still need to watch the extended cut of Dominion at some point. But, like, I really don't give a shit. It really doesn't. It doesn't interest me. It's like, there's not enough added that I can really save that film, in my opinion. But I should give it a fair shake. Comfort has diminished, because probably the alpha is the wrong one now. Number 6. Nope, social. Why has this shifted? Well, no matter. We can fix it up. Sure, it'll be fine. We'll just add stuff as need be. Yeah, Paras still seem to be good. Listro's fine. It's all good. I have not watched Hidden Adventure yet. I even subbed to Netflix. I just haven't watched it. I'm going to be honest. Season 4 and 5 really made me lose pretty much any interest I had in Camp Cretaceous. Season 4 was okay or whatever. Season 5 is pretty damn bad. And season 4 had a lot of bad shit in it. Like, there was a lot of competition for bad in that show in the later seasons, and yet they kept outdoing themselves. So this is the Yukon Rana. And this is the Quillian Rana. Was the Quillian actually grayer? I think the Quillian's grayer. Yeah, season 1 and 3 were great. Season 2 is fine, from what I can remember. Like, I like season 1 more for the world building aspect. It's fun to see like these other aspects of Jurassic World that we didn't get to see in the film. But season 3 is definitely good too. Yeah, so this is just a grayer version of the same kind of Nasuto. It's a good for mixing up the herd. I think this is, which one is this? Oh yeah, there's one. Okay, so if we just look at these two, kind of side by side here, if the camera would stop moving back out when I click off of them, we can get a difference, or a view of the two different color schemes. Yeah, I mean, that's damn close. But it's the subtle differences that make a good varied herd. Like, look like it's still the same species, but still have some good differences in it. Yeah, the aloe's referenced in like the journal or something in the show. They say its name or something maybe too, another tainted feeder. But yeah, it's never on screen. The Allosaurus is just one of those dinosaurs that like we never get any goddamn info about what its deal is. It gets like redesigned between films. It's never established like was it actually on display in Jurassic World? Where did it come from? Like, yeah, Jurassic World is so poorly conceived. They say there's 6 carnivores in the park in the film, and then there's just like like 24 carnivore species on the island. It's just like, which 6 are the ones on display? I don't know. We don't care. We're just here to make money. All right, let's look at our Plesies. Yeah, so we did black and red on the Plesiosaurus, which I think is a cool look for an aquatic. Just like really just a red stripe down the back. I think it's fun. I'd like to get the second one out at some point. The second color palette I have in mind, and see the two together. We have $2 million, which means we can do another clutch. So everybody's ready to go here. Let's try and get humble. I mean, the Brachiosaurus looks completely different. I know canonically it's the same Brachie, but it really doesn't look like it. Plus, it's Jurassic. I mean, another film would come out and just say it isn't, and that would be the new rule. We have a few different vaccines and stuff here we can do here too. Oh, hold on. What is that berry sick with? Undiagnosed. We need to see what this berry is sick with. We shouldn't need welfare though to do research on humble. So let's work on humble. Which one was humble? Tolerant. Wait, do we have humble? That's social. Where the fuck is humble? That's tolerant. Oh, confined space is here. Wait, did we only just get that? Why was that not on the Nasutos? Hold on. What did I just miss it? Wait, was this unlocked the whole time? Am I dumb? Okay, well, anyway, these guys are good for now. We're not going to do another batch, but we'll get it set up to do another batch. It should be Yukon. Yukon Rana. Okay, then we can do the Plesies. So let's go do the Plesies. Please let me out of the hatchery UI. Thank you. Does that thing where like it doesn't register the escape key. We can synthesize these because we don't need the genetics for the disease treatment that we're going to have to probably research in a second. So let's get them set up. I mean, we don't know when those locusts were from. We don't know if they were Mesozoic locusts necessarily. Plus, they're like gene splice locusts. They're basically the Indominus locust, right? Is that what they're supposed to be? They're not a true ancient species. They're hybridized. So, Plesiosaurus. We want Mangrove Pulcharana for the second one. Mangrove Pulcharana. Kind of inverting the color palette here. Now, 50% social. Humble. And no lifespan, I guess. Sure. 50-50. Let's just do that. Well, it's only 200k. 200k, we only want to hatch a few eggs anyway. We can try and get lucky. Let's do humble and then 25% long live and see if we can luck out and get a humble long live one. I'm willing to throw away like 200 or 400k trying for this. Although it is this increasing sabotage as well. 2.6 stars too. Missed that. That's good. Sure, we have some other things that are changing here that we'll need to deal with. Amenities are all down slightly. Not enough to do anything. Accommodation took a huge hit. So we're being held off here by hotel again. And we have large hotels. So I might want to do the switch over to large hotels. So I might need to tear this whole section here up and build new hotels completely if I want to keep this like little nested pattern, which I think I do. Can we actually do this? I think we could still fit 3 in here. Why don't we... Why don't we get this moved? Why don't I sort out the control center finally before we hatch the next wave of plesiosaurs? And then we can clean up that corner of the park and put in new big hotels. We got to deal with this disease first. Let's see what this is. Medical team, please. Okay, E. coli. Yeah, well, the Carno in Dominion's the same one. The adult Carno in Dominion's the same one we saw from the End of Fallen Kingdom, where it's the demon color palette based on the Kenner Carnotaurus figure from the 90s, which I always wanted and never had a chance to get. I have the little hatchling. This guy. He's based on the adult version of this little fellow from the original toy line for the first film. I always loved that color palette, so it's really sick that it actually became film canon. Alright, so that's going to be fine. We'll get the research done. He's not going to die. Yeah, 88%. Okay. So, in the meantime, we have large amenities unlocked. Power upgrades. And we can push for large power. Yeah, there's definitely a few errors in Dominion. Oh, did we ever upgrade the hatchery, I wonder? We did the upgrades. I should check. I don't think we did, because we only got like 3 Nasutos. Every dinosaur in Dominion, or in Jurassic World in general, is like grotesquely oversized. Like the Apatosaurus, I never checked this, but the Apatosaurus at the start of Dominion feels like it's like way oversized. Like twice the size of an Apatosaurus. Just ridiculous. Maybe that's just me. But then logistics. So logistics person, how about we do, I don't know, medium amenities. Okay. So we'll let all this run. I'll figure out the situation with the control center, because we want to put it kind of up on a hill past the innovation center like it was in the film. Okay, a bunch of research is done. E. coli controlled. Our new building is in here, our new control center. In terms of placement, I think it's pretty good. I think it should probably have slightly less trees directly in front of it, though. So maybe we should thin this out. Is where the path goes up the hill a little bit. Yeah, right like that. I think that's probably good. Maybe a little more trees down here, though. Boom. Directly in line with the monorail. Maybe not. You should kind of see it. So you look down Main Street. These trees eventually will be thinned. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Like you'd be looking down at the Innovation Center and it would be kind of on the rise to the left. I think I'm happy with that. I think it's close enough for Biosyn's Jurassic World. terms of the hatchery, there's a lot of things you could talk about how Dominion could have been done better than what we got. Okay, humble, social, small appetite. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we got a long-lived. Definitely take that. Oh, all our money is gone. Whoops. I mean, that happens when you do, like, a bunch of research and move some stuff around. Do I want... Maybe small appetite? Maybe we do 3. Let's do 3. Obviously, we can't do it right now because of the whole money situation. We got 1 research task still ongoing. Let's advance amenities. That's fine. I should have done the hotel. Oh, no, we had the hotels done. Yeah. So I have to wait for the money to come in to hatch these. Unless I do the hotel rebuild first. I probably do the hotel rebuild first. Wait, accommodation 100%. Why is the accommodation 100%? Something's out of view, right? Out of view, all the baryonyxes are out of view. Yeah, that'll do it. Holy shit. Why are you guys in the hills? What are you guys doing back here? There's no fish in the hills. Oh man, this is a really nice view though of the whole pack together. Look at them. I really like this. I'm really happy with what we did with the baryonyx especially. How they're all distinctive, but they look like they're the same species. They look like they belong together. It's good. No, I was really happy to see Biosyn come back, and I'm still like happy to see Biosyn come back. I think they did Dodgson kind of wrong. I like the character, but it really didn't feel like Dodgson to me, which is significantly influenced by the novels, of course. Yeah, no, this baryonyx troop is fantastic. I love this. We should do this more often. This is really cool. I just wish they weren't up in the hills. That'd be great. But yeah. So the second they come back into view, we're going to need more hotels. So you know what? This is actually maybe a good time to do the rebuild on the hotels because they're out of view anyway. But I really don't have the money for it. I'll get some back from destroying stuff, though. The large hotels are $375. If I want to put in 3 large hotels, we need like $1 million for that. Like with the rebates from destruction of the other hotels, we need like that much money back. That's gonna suck. Oh, and okay, storm. Well, storm that easily settles like the situation. We need to deal with this, of course. No twisters, please. Wait, why are you guys? Your territory has shrunk. Okay. Well, we gotta get you out of the fucking red. Okay, there you go. That was bad almost. Paras are missing water. How in the fuck are you missing water? Okay. Water. Dear God. Nasudos. You're chill at least. 80%, 80%, 80%. Okay. Crisis averted. Crisis number 1 of storm averted. No, Trevorrow sucks. He's not a good director and he's not a good world builder. Like, in terms of planning and shit, man, Jurassic World is nonsense. Like, I mean Jurassic World. Like, the park itself is not very well thought out. There's like very little future proofing in that first movie for expansion. Like, yeah. Go repair that. Wait. Wires. Oh shoot, this isn't repaired because they're by it. Motherfucker. I hate that. It should repair when they walk away because it's already been done. You know what? Let's just make sure. This is not vital. If the fence doesn't automatically repair. Repair in progress. I mean, it is. Okay. We can't even click on it again, so it's definitely gonna pop as soon as they walk away. But, yeah. Oh, there's another one that just walked out. Dude, fuck off. Get away from the corner of the fence. Get in the far corner. Get in the far corner so we get the fence repaired. You little bastards. Okay, it's done. What else is broken? Monorail, already on the way to fix it. Anything else? Any slightly damaged fence sections? Those are things that must be repaired immediately. No, that all looks fine. It would be nice if Steven Spielberg had his heart in the sequels and was worked on them, but I mean his heart wasn't into Lost World and it shows. So I don't want anybody doing the films if they're unenthusiastic or not enthusiastic enough, even if they're a really good filmmaker and responsible for the first film. Like, Lost World's better than what we got in Jurassic World. It'd definitely be an improvement, but like, I think just somebody competent and who cares about the details is all I ask for. And unfortunately, we're just not going to get that because Universal doesn't. At the end of the day, Universal's the real problem here. Universal gives no shit about dinosaurs or anything. They just want cool movie monsters and to sell popcorn and shit. So nothing's really going to change when Universal has the attitudes they have. They reject more realistic dinosaur designs because they need movie monsters. They want them to do movie monster shit in the films all the time. Like, yeah, I gripe a fair bit about Trevorrow, but Universal is the one to blame for sure. So we can just chuck the bathroom over here somewhere. Oh, honestly, over here's pretty good. Okay, where are the other bathrooms? One there. One there. Yeah, I think a bathroom back here should make sense. We're going to be moving power around anyway, probably, for the hotels, so I think we can do that. Since we just had the storm, I'm going to go ahead and rebuild. I think we can do it. 500k. I think it's fine. Like, we could just put in 2 hotels to start as well. Okay, so... yeah, let's kill this. And probably this. And can we just run power through here somewhere decently? Yeah. Let's do this. Delete this power line. We get a power line in right in this corner. Connects to there, and then this one connects to here. Okay. That connects over to there. This last bit doesn't need to be here anymore. I mean, he might be a nice guy, but that's incidental to whether or not his films are quality. Plenty of shit people make good films. I'm sure he liked you asking why his films weren't better. It's a very amusing image. Hey man, nice to meet you. Why do your films suck? Why are they bad? Can you not do that? Make them better. Yeah, it definitely comes off like he does whatever is on his mind, like whatever he just feels like in the moment, for sure. Also, just because of your reputation, I'm gonna have to also add, I don't necessarily believe you right now, but I don't think you're wrong, even if you are making this story up. Okay, so if we put the first hotel here, it won't block the car. I mean, it won't block the car in general. Oh, should this be on this terrain? So we have some weird terrain elevation shit going on here. Hold on, let's do this. If we grab just any building, yeah. So those are on like a consistent terrain elevation. These aren't. Oh God. Okay, so this amenity is nonsense. So I think we grab this amenity. Okay, here's what we're doing. You get out of here. You just go sit over here, think about what you've done. Same deal. You go join your friend in the corner, also think about what you've done, and then you ditto. And oh shoot, this viewing gallery, if we move it, getting it back in straight's gonna be impossible. We'll leave it there. That's fine. So this should all be flattenable now. Let's take a look. So I see no evidence of terrain elevation issues. It looks like this is on the same level as this. Go make a Jurassic movie. Dude, I am not a filmmaker. I'm not much of a storyteller. I'm a world builder, if anything. So I'm going to have to turn down your generous offer to ruin my financial situation by trying to make a movie. I appreciate your vote of confidence, but it is misplaced. Your vote of confidence is grotesquely misplaced. I'm not the man for this job. Okay. Flatten. Okay, I'm thinking this is good. I think that looks good. You treat them like you punish the building. Hello, S-Res. How are you doing? Okay, let's do a big hotel. So let's align this with this front road and then slide it back by the fence, basically. That's what we were trying to do before. We need to move all those other buildings back too when they're done building, but they might not be finished. Punish the building. Like, beat it like it owes me money? What are you asking me to do? I'm not sure I feel comfortable with this. I think... yeah, let's just put it back by the fence. Basically right here. I think that's good. That connects to there like that. These guys are, yeah, these are all still rebuilding. Okay, we'll move those back next. Oh, yeah, I punished them by sending them away. True. I understand now. I forgot I did that. Oh, shoot. So, yeah, I have to realign these every time, huh? That sucks ass. Why would you do this to me? That was your friend hotel. You were the chosen one. You were meant to align with the other hotel, not betray it or some shit. Star Wars. Okay, oops, did not click correctly there. Nobody breathe. We gotta be perfect. Okay. Okay, that's 2. Can we fit a third one? Why does it go back to the other orientation? No, we cannot fit a third one. We can fit a third one next to it, but that is not the design goal. So we'll leave these 2 here, like this. I think that's fine. We can use the other part of the area for other stuff, whatever that means. Okay. We still preserve that kind of like layered hotel aesthetic we were trying. And then we'll see what the total accommodation rating of the park looks like. Okay, cheap burgers, you can come back, friend. Cleared you a more appropriate space. Cheap burgers is in demand all the way down there. Or, I mean, food is in demand all the way down there. But I think the berries might still be out of view. No, the berries are in view. Oh, but the hotels are not built. Yeah. If your dad really did meet Steven Spielberg, tell him I said that was pretty neat. The end. Maybe put it in like this. That way it's like directly connected to these hotel paths. I think so. And then the restroom can go back in by the fence. Should fit in nicely in there. We'll probably just put it, yeah, like right in the middle somewhere. We'll need power. We'll get that in later. Shelter actually doesn't need to be powered, but would not fit in that gap. Oh, I could have put the shelter up front. No, the wedge doesn't really take advantage of this corner piece. I think we just put it back here. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll just, oh, let's snap the grid, yeah. Snap to the grid. Yeah, sure, fine. That seems okay. The electric grid is not a complete nightmare. Not a complete nightmare. It's not bad. Ringing around the lagoon like this, I think it's okay. No. Would not like to be friends with ET. No, thank you. I mean, he has some pretty dope powers, actually. So sure, I'd be friends with ET. That's fine. I can get over his hideousness in exchange for, like, access to those abilities. 95. Okay, so this is basically back to where it was. Accommodation's 100% now. Out of view, relatively minor out of view stuff. 45, 48 visible. Okay, so this is good. This is what the park looks like at its completed stage currently. Food down there and there. Drinks here. Shopping here. So we got a lot of stuff down here that could be better. Part of what we could do is run path through here, which will give them a little bit quicker access to some of these other shops, which could help with things. Same if we do like this, maybe. Well, that doesn't matter. That's like neutral. That doesn't achieve anything because it's not going through a weird angle. We'll just leave it in there until we decide we want to do something else with the space. He's a good hearth. That could be true. I don't know what E.T.'s den looks like, so it could have a pretty awesome hearth. He could have some pretty sick stuff in his man cave, I suppose. It's totally plausible. Okay, this is upgraded. Yes. Okay, so now we have access to the Hyperloop. So that's another thing. Let's look at visibility, actually. So, obviously, yeah, we have visibility issues in the back right here. It's probably worth burning some money right now. Wait. Yeah, for a research outpost. And then hyperlooping it in. Obstructed by the fence regardless. In water. So I think putting one in here is pretty good. Now, obviously there were no research outposts in Jurassic World, but this is fine because this is Biosyn's Jurassic. So I have no issue using these. And that's the Biosyn aesthetic. Everybody knows. Oh, this needs power? Does it not get power from the Hyperloop, or is that like a Biosyn map thing? I mean, I guess this is not technically powered. I don't remember how power worked in the Biosyn building set. Honestly. Go to here, go to here. If I put power on here, does it possibly transfer by the Hyperloop? Because I'm positive you didn't need to power every tower directly, right? I don't know if that's, maybe it's a Biosyn map. Specifically down for Biosyn to make sure it can be activated by the Hyperloop. Yeah, maybe it was specifically the Biosyn power goes on the Hyperloop and then powers everything. So we might need the Hydro power for this then. Obviously this doesn't work, so we're just going to get rid of it because it's just an experiment. So the Hydro power I'm pretty sure goes on the Hyperloop, so we can get that research and test that out. So that's got prerequisites we need to work on. So that's behind this. That's 500k already. And then whatever. This is like another 500k or something. Okay, so that's going to take some work. So I think we get those Plesiosaurs out. And just kind of focus on some cash here for the rest of the episode. So yeah, I'm going to pause. Let us build up some money. We'll get these Plesios out and call it a day, I think. We'll work on the Hydro for the future. So, these 3 eggs, getting our new Social Humble Alpha, and then just a couple of other Plesiosaurs to round out the school. Leaves us with 600k, 700k in case of accidents. We've done a little bit of decoration of the lagoon here. It's not quite stuff you see in the film. I feel like you do see these somewhere, but I can't place it. But a decoration on this side feels good, so I put these in here. I don't even know what these are supposed to be. They're like sails. What is the deal with that? I don't know, but they're there. And I put a little fountain down here at the end of Main Street. There's kind of a little like viewing area at the end of Main Street from what I can recall. This approximates that. It doesn't quite line up with Main Street. It's like offset to the side, which is weird, but whatever. And then we slapped a few little trees in front of the hotel here. And we put in a little bit of sand here because in the film there's a beach on the low end of the lagoon. And sprinkled some different palm trees and stuff around here. I think it has a nice little beach aesthetic. Ideally, the lagoon would fade kind of into a natural border here at this beach instead of it still being the fenced border that you have up by Main Street. But again, limitations of game engine, not actually Jurassic World 2. So, you know, it kind of works. It is unfortunately dark when these guys are going to come out, but we can take a closer look at them next episode. That's probably fine. And it'll give them a chance to work out their alpha status. Oh, you can see them all right there on the release. Yeah, so red, and they should have like a black stripe down the back more so. It's a little bit of a different color to combine with the existing ones. We'll take a closer look at these guys next episode when we get more of a chance. Population is 8. Population is 15, allegedly. I feel like that's not correct. Yours is 9 somehow. 9 is probably correct. So, area and open space aren't quite good, but the alpha is still only social. So they'll be fine once they're humble. So I think that's it. I think we consider this our entire school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could probably fit a 10. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe when the humble alpha takes over, I'll try for a 10th Plesiosaur. 10 sounds like a nice number to have in the park. But that can wait for the future. I think the next big thing to work on too is probably replacing the small amenities. But maybe not yet, because like 98%, we're probably fine. Maybe we want to work on bringing in the next species. We could work on like the Gallimimus area or something. I don't know. Or we work on that hydropower. Something like that.